Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Guyanese all, we ask that you now rise for the arrival of His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali, the 9th Executive President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, joining us this evening for our National 56th Republic Anniversary Program. He's accompanied by Her Excellency Arya Ali, First Lady of Guyana, and their boys Zaid and Ian. Parade Commander Major Charles Bradford is now invited, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces and President of Guyana, to inspect the Guard of Honor.
Yeah. There.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, a son of the soil, leading with energy, intellect, and unwavering purpose, at the helm of one of the fastest transformations in the world, championing unity at home and leadership on the global stage, with an address to the nation on the eve of our 56th Republic anniversary, His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali, President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces.
Our dear Prime Minister, our dear Chancellor, members of Cabinet, the Chief Justice, the Speaker of the National Assembly, the distinguished heads of our joint services, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This evening, we gathered once again in honor of our Republic. 56 years ago, our nation severed the remaining aspects of the colonial monarchy. We looked into the mirror of history and declared ourselves a republic. This evening, as the golden arrowhead ascends the flagpole, with its ribbon of gold, green, white, red, and black, it is only fitting that we ask ourselves, what is the state of that republic? How well have we tended to its affairs? I stand before you to declare with confidence and with pride that our republic is thriving. It is a republic that is robust in its foundations, radiant in its promise, and resolute in its purpose. It is a republic that is in our good hands. Look at our booming economy. Where some nations see stagnation, we are soaring. For the year 2025, our economy grew by an astonishing 19.3%. This is not a fleeting windfall. It is the roar of a lion that has found its strength. This remarkable growth builds upon the last 5 years of record-breaking expansion. And even more commendable is that this growth has been broad-based. It is not just one sector lifting the rest. It is a symphony of industry playing in perfect harmony, while our oil and gas sector rightfully garners attention. Look at the engine room of our nation. The non-oil economy grew by a staggering 14.3%. Agriculture, a traditional economic mainstay, expanded by 11.5%. Bauxite, once the backbone of our mining heritage, surged by 53.4%. Gold, the treasure beneath our soil, rose by 11.6%. Our manufacturing sector grew by 20%, while construction, the builder of our dreams, hammered out a phenomenal 31% growth. Our financial sector is at its soundest ever, with services growing by 16.9% and technical services by an incredible 35.7%. This, my people, is a picture of an economy that is not just hot, but healthy. This phenomenal record is not a historic accident. It is the blueprint of our tomorrow, expected to continue through 2026 and beyond. Our economic fundamentals are solid, but we are not stopping there. We are modernizing our republic. We are laying a digital backbone, wiring our nation for the future, ensuring that every Guyanese can participate in the digital economy of the future. Our republic is being made safer and more secure. A nation cannot build if it has fear at its borders. Our valiant men and women in uniform stand vigilant, their capability boosted with unprecedented resources. And on the world stage, when it comes to the defense of our territory, we've assembled an able and capable team to argue the validity of the 1899 Arbitral Award before the International Court of Justice. Let no one be mistaken. History and international law are on our side. Our borders are sacred and we will defend them. On that note, as a collective unit, one collective whole, the Guyanese people, we thank our men and women in uniform. We thank them again and again for their selfless service. Know that your home, your land, and your brothers and sisters hold you up every day in strength, honor, and dignity. Within our borders, our republic is becoming safer. A comparison of serious crime statistics between the periods 2016 to 2020 and 2021 to 2025 reveals a decisive and dramatic shift. In the earlier period, we averaged 2,827 serious crimes per year. Since 2021, the number has plummeted to just 1,441, an almost 50% decline. Thank you to our men and women in uniform and all those who form partnership with us to fight crime and to ensure that our communities are safer, our cities are safer, and to ensure that our people live in true love and true dignity with safety as their friend. We are not just building a security sector. We are building a secure security sector to secure, protect, and prevent through a perfect blend of technology, human capital, intelligence, and partnership. Those are the fundamentals. And on this note, I want to recognize members of the diplomatic community, and I want to thank them for their steadfast support for our country, our sovereignty, and our territorial integrity. Third, and most importantly, our republic is putting its people to work to generate wealth. We do not believe in economic magic. We do not wave a wand and pretend things will be hunky-dory. That is the stuff of fairy tales. We believe in the power of human hand, the Guyanese mind, and the national spirit. A tomorrow that is future-proof, building future sectors with today's investment, creating an environment that fosters innovation, creativity, and human ingenuity. That is what will drive the future. That is what will drive our economy. That is where the new jobs, the high-skilled jobs, and the higher-paying jobs will be created. And we are positioning our republic to be in front of this phase of international change and transformation. Between 2020 and 2024, more than 104,000 new jobs were created. Never in our history has there been such a surge in employment, placing disposable income directly into the hands of our people. Through our housing program, we are not just giving shelter, we are giving equity. Through cash grants and tax reliefs, we're empowering citizens. When we say we are creating wealth, we mean wealth for the pensioner, the farmer, the small business owner, the public servants, the laborer, domestic workers, and the new homeowner. Fourth, walk with me onto the global stage. Our republic is being respected the world over. Guyana is no longer a quiet footnote in international affairs. We are a leader in climate action, proving that development and conservation can coexist. We are propelling CARICOM's drive for food security because we believe a region that cannot feed itself cannot be truly sovereign. And as the world grapples to avoid an energy crisis, they're increasingly looking to us as a model for energy security. Guyana, my friends, is a rising sun in the hemisphere. We stand in the full glare of the world's gaze as a compelling example of the power of vision, economic prudence, and good governance. We are committed to ensuring that a growing prosperity must mean better lives for our citizens. We're enriching the lives of our people through targeted investments in education, forging the minds of tomorrow, in healthcare, healing the bodies of today, and in infrastructure, building the roads, building bridges, buildings and ports that will catalyze production for generations. Through these investments in social services, we are doing more than just providing. We are actively reducing inequality and ensuring greater inclusivity. We are weaving a nation where no one is left behind. We are building a republic that is a portrait of its people, and that portrait remains unfinished until every face is painted with dignity. We are therefore empowering our indigenous peoples so that they can claim their equal place in our nation. We're empowering our youth, the energy of this nation, to channel their creativity and passion into enterprises that will outlive us all. And we're empowering our women, the backbone of this nation, to break every ceiling, seize every opportunity, and lead us into a more secure future. This is our covenant, that no Guyanese, whether from the rivers of the interior, the classrooms of the coast, or the markets of our tongues, will be left behind. This is the Guyana we are building, inclusive, enriched, and empowered. But none of it would be possible. None of it would be real without the cornerstone of our republic, the sacred right of the people to choose their path. The 2025 elections were not just a political event. They were the resounding affirmation of that cornerstone. We remain a democratic republic, one where the people's will is not just respected, but enshrined. That is a true expression of sovereignty. Power flowing from you, the people, to those who serve. Our democracy is vibrant, it is alive, and it is the ultimate guardian of our freedom. So what is the state of our republic? On this, its 56th anniversary, I say without fear of contradiction that our republic is strong, it is secure, it is prosperous, it is respected, it is democratic. But my dear brothers and sisters, my fellow Guyanese, there are two things that we must address that are important to this republic. Two things that no one can change for us, but we have to be determined as individuals to change it, to embrace it, to uplift it, to hold it. And these are two things I called upon you, every Guyanese, including myself, to look with a conscience and to ask ourselves, are we part of national pride? Are we part of building national pride? Are we part of enhancing national pride? And what is this national pride? We are building a society. Indeed, we must build one where national pride is not a slogan shouted on national days, but a sacred trust lived every day. For national pride to be meaningful, we have to live it every day. We have to lift this nation up every day. We have to lift each other up every day. We have to lift that golden arrowhead and our head towering to the future with an understanding that national pride is compulsory for national building. National pride is not for one of us. It is not for one party. It is for all of us. National pride is the essence of nationhood. National pride is the essence of citizenship. National pride is the essence of what makes us different. It is what makes us Guyanese. That pride that Guyana belongs to us, and we have the greatest honor to lift this beautiful country together. National pride, a pride that is rooted in environmental stewardship, where we safeguard our rivers, forests, biodiversity, and fields as fiercely as we guard our borders. National pride is about us keeping our environment clean. It is about us presenting the cleanest Guyana, the safest Guyana, the most beautiful Guyana. It is about us showcasing a Guyana in which the life of its people is felt in its environment. The values of its people is felt in every corner of our country. The patriotism of its people is felt in every word we speak about our country. It's felt every time we make a post about our country. That national pride is non-negotiable. That national pride is for all of us. That weight of national pride is for all of us to carry equally. A pride grounded in shared prosperity, where growth is for all communities, where growth and development is for every segment of the Guyanese population, where every home, every village, and every community can feel the impact of development, can have the access to the services that the state offers in a way and manner that add value to their life, to their families, and to their communities. A pride that blossoms in community harmony, where neighborly love and national unity are the cornerstone of what makes us Guyanese, where our common heritage binds us, not blinds us, and where our shared protection of this land becomes a collective covenant. These are the elements of national pride that are non-negotiable. These are the elements of national pride that will allow us to breathe what it means to be Guyanese, to inhale the freshness of what makes us Guyanese, the life, the values, the customs, the culture, the tradition of what makes us Guyanese. And at the heart of this society, this future that we are building, at the heart of it must stand faith, belief in something greater and deeper, something greater and deeper than this life we have today. A republic that is grounded in faith, our belief in God, and the values that flow, values of empathy, compassion, gentleness, and love for one another. These are not soft virtues. They are the steel beams of a strong nation. They are the steel beams of a strong nation. Empathy turns strangers into neighbors. Compassion transforms power into service. Gentleness tempers strength with wisdom. Love converts diversity into destiny. Let it be said of us that we did not merely inherit a republic, we made it better. Let it be known that we did not simply occupy a land, we lifted it. And let it be remembered that in building our nation, we build each other. Let us therefore, on the foundation of faith and in the bosom of national pride, build on this momentum. Let the farmer plant more and the teacher inspire more. Let the nurse tend to the sick with renewed purpose. Let the police officer keep our streets safer. And the soldier defend our borders with strength. Let the housewife build our home with love and industry. Let the entrepreneur risk more, and the citizen care more. Together, we are the architects of this republic. And together, we will build it higher than ever before. Higher than ever before, with the grace of God. As that flag reaches its peak this evening, Let it not just be a symbol of where we have been, but a signal of where we are going. A republic of builders, a republic of achievers, a republic of one people, one nation, one destiny. Happy Republic Day, Guyana. May God bless you all, and may God bless our beloved republic. I thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Leading Guyana at 56, united in purpose and strengthened by determination as we continue building a brighter future for all under your leadership. And now the President, Prime Minister, the Ministers, and the heads of the joint services will take their seats. And shortly the Guard of Honor will march off and we will prepare for the military band display. Now the Guard of Honor marches off. They will come back closer to the hoisting of the Golden Arrowhead at midnight. But we are going to get you ready now for the lighter part of the evening, beginning with the military band display. Please get ready to enjoy another side of the military as we witness explosive precision, seamless coordination, music, and movement perfectly locked in step. Every beat we're going to see tonight matched to a stride. Every formation executed with razor-sharp timing. So leading the charge, look out for Drum Major Lance Corporal Joel Abrams and Drum Major Corporal Delicia Plas as we enjoy the military band's display in a moment. spectacular display from the military band. Seamless coordination, music and movement perfectly locked in step. Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate our 56th Republic anniversary here in the capital, the Golden Arrowhead is proudly displayed in Times Square tonight. And earlier, our president in his address asked us about our national pride. So let's get ready to showcase our national pride in this grand cultural extravaganza, presenting the 2026 Panorama Large Band Champions, the Kunjaz Steel Orchestra, conducted by Javonka Williams tonight. They will set the stage ablaze with an electrifying steel band showcase. We hope that you felt the pulse of our heritage with that fusion of tabla and African drums as we honored the ancestral heartbeat of our nation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, listen attentively to A New Guyana, a powerful dramatic performance by Mark Luke Edwards, Letitia Agard, and Nkosi Lane of the National Drama Company, accompanied by the Creative Arts Dance Company, capturing Guyana's transformation and boundless opportunity.
We are the National Drama Company. We present Motherland, an experience in theater, the quest of our mother, the birth of our people from colony to Republican nation, feeding the Caribbean, leading the Caribbean. From the National Drama Company, we gave you our land, our motherland.
Motherland, motherland of Guyana with your rivers and your plains. In this land of many waters, many rivers are your veins, and they flow strong. Many raindrops on rooftops are the songs of our soul song. So every man, woman, and child
can hold on to the memory of what it feels like. It feels like home.
Set gem-like and fair like precious stones set in gold. But it's our precious people that makes the difference. 6 different races, different faces, but it's more than plain to see. One people, one nation, one destiny, and we are blessed to be
a jewel in the crown of the West Indies. We are Guyanese and proud Guyana.
The mother that birthed 6 different races, different faces that filled spaces that were never filled before, impassioned and driven like waves flooding the seashore, all filled with high hopes like high tides. Through the thickness and the thin, on the rough waves we ride, like those before us.
We stand strong, we stand side by side, we choose not to slide, because we are Guyanese, we stand with pride.
Blessed from the inception with resources and protection from disasters that lay waste to so many others.
We need only embrace our brothers and work together to make things better. You see, one raindrop alone cannot cause stormy weather, but together they can fill a drum. Likewise, we can and will overcome.
Oh, people say the sum of 1 dirty plus 1 is a full-blown dam.
So if a full-grown man bands together with all his brothers, he can shape the world and bring joy to his mother.
His mother.
His mother.
His mother. Oh, how fruitful is his mother, for her basket is like no other, and her bounty can cover the entire Caribbean. Her richness in resources are other islands' dreams.
Different people, different cultures.
Each other we don't understand.
But we're bound together because we're fed from the same hand.
Guyana, our motherland.
Mother that heals the ocean with her sand.
Bounty and fertility pervades her rich lands that span
every square mile of tropical bliss.
Oh, how can the world miss
such sweet divinity,
such splendor,
such unique brand?
Guyana, our motherland. yo. Siyelele mama, uhelele yo. Siyelele mama, uhelele yo. Siyelele mama, uhelele. Siyalila sitshaba, dikgomo di fedile. Uhelele fedile libo papa, ba tshwaretswe dipasa. Uhelele sitimela sibatsele, ba feletse Johane. Uhelele basimane basetsana, ba tjhabile Soweto. Uhelele masiali basadi, ba setse ba le bangwe. Uhelele tlang le boneng mathata a Afrika. Uhelele yo.
Across the Atlantic, there's a beautiful country where people are so nice, unified in harmony. Let's live in the moment, taking the feeling is the reason we're free. We are changing, this is our journey. We will never forget who we are. Together we stand, together we build, because you know we are one. Together we are stronger, Guyana live forever, because you know we are one. This is Guyana, land of the brave and free. We believe in Guyana, the place for you and me. Let's live in the moment, taking the feeling is the reason we're free. We are changing, this is our journey. We will never forget who we are. We grow, we grow, we grow, we grow. Together, true love will find a home or place. Together, together we stand, together we build, because you know we are one. Together we are stronger, Guyana live forever, because you know we are one. This is Guyana, land of the brave and free. We believe in Guyana, the place for you and me. Let's live in the moment, taking the feeling is the reason we're free. We are changing, this is our journey. We will never forget who we are. We grow, we grow, we grow, we grow. Together, true love will find a home or place. Together, onward, upward, as a nation we will grow. Our love for country, our acts and deeds will always show. Together we will fight to keep Guyana free. 'Cause we are one people, one nation, one destiny. Let's live in the moment, taking the feeling is the reason we're free. We are changing, this is our journey. We will never forget who we are. We grow, we grow, we grow, we grow. Together, true love will find a home or place. Together, we grow, we grow, we grow, we grow. Together, true love will find a home or place. Together, this is Guyana, land of the brave and free. We believe in Guyana, the place for you and me.
We Believe in Guyana, a song produced by the Ministry of Culture and performed by some of Guyana's leading artists. We continue with our showcase, and now Hope and Harmony will rise in Song of Guyana's Children, performed by the Mixed Voice Choir, conducted by two-time Calypso monarch Faith Karika, featuring Remar, and joined by the X Factor dancers, as we continue with our cultural showcase on the eve of Guyana's 56th Republic anniversary here at public buildings in the capital city.
shining splendor, land of the palm trees and croton and fern. We will possess all the virtues and graces, we all the glory of goodness will learn. Onward, upward, will we ever go, day by day, strength and beauty grow, till at length we each of us may show what Guyana's sons and daughters can be.
Yeah, I mean, six people's one sound. You can hear the harmony hum. I grow up republic, took no shortcuts. Now look what we become. Small indeed, we're on the earth. When above with a birth. Salute the ears of the pain. And how they carry the plane. That Guyanese roots in the global DNA. We came a long way, but never thought we'd see the day. One people, one nation, one destiny. There's more than I'm out of feel like prophecy. Yeah, like prophecy. Yeah. It's like prophecy, one people, one nation, one destiny. There's more than a motto, more like prophecy. Yeah.
Till at length, we each of us may show what Guyana's sons and daughters can be.
We are a people, vibrant, diverse, creative, and unapologetically proud. And now unity is about to take center stage in Guyana. We are one, as Fiona de Silva makes a national debut alongside the National Dance Company. And then the energy will soar with 7-time soca king Adrian Dutchin paying homage to Guyana in Born and Grow.
One people, one nation, one destiny. My homeland, my treasure, you're part of me. Everywhere I go, everywhere I turn, it's the beauty of life. Though we fuss and fight, we always get it right. There's no place like home. Oh, Guyana, 6 races, we are one. We stand tall, no, we won't fall. We'll rise like the sun. 6 races, we are one. We stand tall, no, we won't fall. From rivers to mountains, kissed by the sea. Our culture, our spirit, united and free. Hand in hand we'll rise as hope fill our lives. This is the heart of our land. Blessed by God above, with colors of love, we'll shine like the stars above. Through every storm, we'll find our way. Our voice is strong, come what may. Bound by our dreams, our hearts beat as one, till the journey is done. Guyana, 6 races, we are one. We stand tall, no, we won't fall. We'll rise like the sun. 6 races, we are one. We stand tall, no, we won't fall. Don't know what I would do without ya. Carnival, it has nothing else can replace ya. You're my very life. It seems like less without ya. You and I had just the lovers when we jamming together. Cause it feels like heaven when I'm tripping on the road and I'm winding down low till we go to the door. When we up in the garden, we start to carry on. Everybody got it coded. Party, celebrate, I shake to let people red. Knocking all my stress away. Got your money here again. Jump up in the air. First one, I'm like a prayer. Signal in that time is there. Carnival is here to let we jump together. Forever and ever, through the pit and the powder. We don't see all over there. We came us together. Forever and ever, forever, forever. On the road. This is my home sweet home. I keep wanting more. I could do this forever. And my carnival is here to let we don't see all over here. Carnival is here to let carnival is here to let we don't see all over here.
Tell me where you're born, show me where you grow, show me where you come from, country or island. Tell me where you're born, show me where you grow, show me where you come from, country or island. I see you repping when you're jumping, you're repping when you're whining, you're repping, always representing. I see you repping when you're fetting, you're repping when you're drinking, you're repping, always representing. I say hello, hello, hello. Look at people, beautiful people. Come let we play, come let we play a mass. Play together, yes that is the order. Don't matter where we roam, don't matter where we go. There is no place like home, sweet home. Don't matter where we fly, we gotta realize you must go back home. Come home, come home. Tell me where you're born, show me where you grow, show me where you come from, country or island. Tell me where you're born, show me where you grow, show me where you come from, country or island. I see you repping when you're jumping, you're repping when you're whining, you're repping, always representing. I see you repping when you're fetting, you're repping when you're drinking, you're repping, always representing. Every time I mash up the place, hands up in the air, flags up in the air, rise up.
Everybody jumping up when it's mash up money and tongue. Jump down in the band. Bring up, every hand. Free up.
Well, let me go on the road, and take a little jump now, and take a little wine now, and free up yourself now. Because mashing tongue, we go mash it up, and take a little jump now, take a little wine now, and free up yourself now. Because mashing tongue, when the hand blow, I'm ready to perform. When the hand blow, I'm ready to get on. When the hand blow, I'm ready for the mass. I've been jumping down on the road and this festival. Guyanese all around the world, we celebrating 6 races after hard work. This is MASH.
We are one people, one nation, one destiny. A spectacular showcase of Guyana's culture and creativity as we celebrate our republic at 56. And indeed, this evening, our showcase reminded us that we are a thriving, creative nation. We thank our entire cast of singers, dancers, choreographers, musicians, giving us a beautiful showcase of our rich Guyanese culture. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving closer to the formal part of this evening's proceedings, when the golden arrowhead will be hoisted for the 56th time. And now the Guard of Honor will march back on.
Yeah. Wala like balance.
ladies and gentlemen, and especially our men and women in uniform from the Guyana Defense Force. His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali, President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, has given approval in accordance with the Defense Act for 80 officers of the regular and reserve forces to be promoted to higher respective rank with effect from January 1, 2026. That announcement of the promotions will be made just before the fireworks.
Almighty God, we who are here gathered together to celebrate our 56th Republic anniversary, do most humbly beseech Thee to guide us in all our consultations so that we may together build a land where knowledge is free, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, and where words come from the depth of truth. Grant us, O God, Thine aid and guidance, that we may deal justly with the several causes that come before us, laying aside all private interests, prejudices, and personal preferences, so that the result of our counsels may be to the glory of Thy blessed name. The maintenance of true religion, the preservation of justice, the safety, honor, and happiness of the President, and the peace and prosperity of Guyana. Grant us, O God, the vision so to lead that all the people of this fair land may enter into that state of brotherhood and unity, where the mind is led forward by Thee into ever-widening thought and action.
Please stand for the hoisting of the golden arrowhead. Now, Hinterland Scholarship student from Region 9, Leon, who of St. Francis College, and leaders in the National Pledge.
To love my fellow citizens and to dedicate my energy towards the happiness and prosperity of Guyana.
Let us all sing Song of the Republic. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to be seated as we proudly share highlights of the promotions list approved by His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali, President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. 80 officers of the regular and reserve forces have been promoted. In summary, at the most senior level, 8 officers have attained the rank of Substantive Lieutenant Colonel. They include Lieutenant Colonel Jocelyn Asana, topping the list, followed by Lieutenant Colonel Leven Langevine, Lieutenant Colonel Marvin Simpson, Lieutenant Colonel Kevon Gray, Lieutenant Colonel Jamie Costello, Lieutenant Colonel Damon Joseph, Lieutenant Colonel Keith Watts, and Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Eason Reed. 2 officers were promoted to the rank of Acting Lieutenant Colonel. They include Acting Lieutenant Colonel Delray McLean, Acting Lieutenant Colonel Farhan Uthman. Following the seniority list, Acting Major Michael Favorite was promoted to the rank of Substantive Major. Officers holding the rank of Substantive Captains were promoted to Acting Major. They include Acting Major Ikondeo Jeffrey, Acting Major Captain Samuel Klein, Acting Major Captain Sherwin Collins, Acting Major Captain Rohan Marshall, Acting Major Captain Wavon Samuels. 3 reserve officers were also promoted to Acting Major. They include Acting Major Fabian Stewart, Acting Major Captain Hubern Collins, Acting Major Captain Jermaine Watson. Topping the promotion of the Coast Guard, 2 officers were promoted to Substantive Lieutenant Commander with effect 1st of January 2025. They include Lieutenant Commander Coast Guard Derek Johnson and Lieutenant Commander Coast Guard Clinton Venture. 1 officer was promoted to Acting Lieutenant Commander. Acting Lieutenant Commander Coast Guard Eason Trim. The remaining officers promoted include rank levels of Substantive Captain, Acting Captain, Substantive Lieutenant Coast Guard, and Lieutenant. Of the young officers promoted, 5 are females of the regular and reserve. Promoted to Substantive Lieutenants are Second Lieutenants Princess McPherson, Asante Campbell, Erica Fort, Rosalie Pereira, and Crystal Crawford. Congratulations to our 80 men and women, and best wishes for continued service. Let's give them all a rousing round of applause. And now, let's enjoy a dazzling display of fireworks. And those fireworks will allow us to usher in our 56th Republic anniversary. Happy Republic anniversary, everyone. And thank you for joining us here at Public Buildings. We thank our National Events Coordinator and Creative Director, Andrew Tyndall, and W. Gilbert for coordinating our national program tonight. Technical Director Joel Brown, Engineer Jeremy Sobers, and the rest of the tech crew. To our choreographers, Natalie, Kavona, Valerie, and Elizabeth. To our performers tonight, of course, our service men and women. Tonight, we celebrate our diversity, our resilience, our creativity. Happy 56th Republic Anniversary, Guyana, and let's all have an enjoyable and safe National Mani tomorrow. Good morning from the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport.